All right, y'all. Welcome to math-based lifting, math-based fitness. All right. People that do science and harder than last time, they need to add those things together to add up to what I'm trying to tell you. So we start off with the numbers. I started off by weighing myself in the gym, and then this isn't my first set. This is my back off set, but I'm showing it first because a lot of people don't get all the way to the end. All right, so I want to show the last lift first, then I want to show y'all what I worked up to. Y'all probably read the title. I worked up to 300, but first I did just the bar, and I ended up with 225, and I did 11 reps. All right, that's my back off set. Right, I knocked off what 75 pounds off the bar. No, more than that. Hold on, wait. Yeah. 75 minus 300 minus 75. It's all math, man. How much you weigh compared to how much you're lifting, your reps, your sets, your calories, your time under tension, your time in between sets, your time in between workouts. Everything is math, is numbers. All right, that's where everybody messes up at, right? Reps, sets, all of that. Everything is numbers, right? So why is everybody talking about science? All right, science is a part of it, and training hard is a part of it. You add those things together, though. All right, so we're starting off with just the bar. Just the bar is how much? 45 pounds. 45 is what? A number. When I add a 45 pounds to each side, that's 45 times 3. Times is what? Multiplication, addition, subtraction, fractions, division. All of that plays a part, and I'm going to tell you how. All right, so a lot of times I do my most reps on my warm-up. Of course, I'm warming up my joints, lubricating the joints with the bar. All right, and making sure I don't have any nagging injuries or anything like that. A lot of people notice that I've been watching my channel. A lot of people have noticed that I've been benching more than anything lately because I'm trying to lock it in. I'm trying to lock in. I had a Bring in My Bench Press Back series, all right? And why did that series end, or it's kind of on pause? Because I think my bench press is back. Because I had to remind myself, when my bench press was heavier than what it is now, I was doing all out maxes. Right now, I'm not really doing maxes. I'm leaving some in the tank with how many reps I'm doing and how much weight I'm doing. What does that sound like? Science-based. All right, but I'm not going all the way science-based because I finish off with a AMRAP, 8 as many reps as possible with that 225, right? What does that sound like? Training harder than last time. Even though I got a few more reps in reserve because I'm smart enough to do the math that if I do a max with nobody around me, nobody to spot me, nobody to save me, yes, there's ways of getting around that. So I got 185 pounds on the bar. Mind you, I just got on the scale, right? I was 185 pounds. Not really, because I've had food, I've had drink, I've had hydration, all kind of stuff. I got clothes on, even though they're lightweight. Had a phone in my hand. All those lightweight things add up. Adding up means what? Math. Tell people all the time, do the math. Nobody wants to do the math. All right, so I had 185 on the bar. No, I didn't. What the heck did I just have? I don't care. 135. Now this is 185, right? So mind you, I wasn't looking at the screen as I'm saying this, all right? Players mess up. Hey man, we human. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. You got all these people on the internet, they're lying to you. I try to keep it real. And I don't edit things out when I mess up either. Most of the time, I just keep it real. So 185 pounds, could have done way more reps than that. Why didn't I do way more reps than that? Because I want to put way more weight on there than that. So I got 225 plus a 5 on each side. That's 10 more pounds. That's 235. Addition. All right. People who are beginners, a lot of people forget to even add. They be cheating themselves out of 45 pounds. When they be adding their weights, they just add the plates. And they forget to add the 45 pounds for the bar. And they'll say they lifted something like 200 pounds where they actually lifted 245 or something like that. But this is 235, and I'm doing only a couple reps because I want to save some in reserve for the heavier weight. I'm doing more of a powerlifting style lifting, but at the same time, I'm doing more of a bodybuilding style form, all right? I am a power builder, all right? Add those together. and you get me. All right. So this is farm. This is how much is that? All right, 225, 245, 250. That's 260 pounds. Those are 2.5s at the end, right? I got a 5, a 2.5, and a 10 on each side on top of 225, and I'm doing singles. A lot of people will see you do that. I'm adding how much weight on my I did 4 fingers, right? That's 40 pounds. I do math on my fingers too, yeah. So I got to take all these off, and I put that 25 on, put the 10 on with it, bam, and then I put, what else I put on with it, a 5? Yeah, that's 300 pounds. Do the math. Do the math. All of it is math. Nobody understands that. People want to overcomplicate things, and then they sound so smart. People got fake PhDs nowadays, Mike Israetel, Greg Doucette, and they beefing, Jeff Nippard and all that. Days of our lives over there, man. We lift over here. We do fitness over here at Reppin' Time. Where's your workouts? Huh? Jeff have changed his whole thing. Switched around. He realized that science-based lifting ain't it. And it's being debunked. But at the same time, it does have its place. All of this stuff has its place. These people are black and white. And that don't, not their race. I'm talking about black and white as in all or none. Over there or over here. There's a gray area. And if you find that sweet spot, bam, and I'm holding it up in the air because I'm like, can I do another rep? I could have probably done another rep, but I'm locking it in. What do I mean by that? Every time I come to the gym and bench press, as of right now, I'm doing 300 pounds. Sometimes it's easier, sometimes it's lighter. I could have probably done 315. Probably not. There's plenty of days I could have done it. I've done it in the past, but I'm bringing it back, all right? Baby steps. Baby steps and baby reps. Not talking in the gym, focus, breathing, all that. What does all that add up to? Progress, all right? I want to get back to I don't use spotters. They talk too much. I don't recommend nobody else to do that. I'm saying do as I say and not as I do. You should use a spotter. I'm different, but I'm not going to max out either, all right? So I'm saving some in reserve. I could probably do, I can't do this right here, but this was my old max. Watch my old videos for proof. But I got to eat to do that. I got to gain weight to do that weight right there. But while I'm this same weight, my goal is to get to at least 335, right? That's another 10 on top of 315. Another 20, really, because you're going to be on both sides, of course. But then I dropped down to that 225, and I did all them reps that y'all seen in the beginning. And then I always tell people, when you get done lifting, part of your workout is putting your weights back, all right? And put them back where they go. It's you versus you. If you want to get stronger, you got to have the hunger. You got to have the eye of the tiger. Man, I'm a lion mixed with a liger. Unleash the beast. Gorilla. You don't want it with the thriller and Manila. Yo, work harder. Not smarter. Math. This ain't science. Determined success and grit. Yeah, it's the end of this. Then I got to go to my locker. I should go kick some soccer. That's cardio. You don't want it with me in bardio. It's like the Barbie show. Cardi B and cardio. Drinking some Bacardio. Yo, I put my lock in the bag, then I pull out my keys. Matter of fact, I gotta find them. Where are these? Oh, they're right here. Then I go home and drink some light beer. I don't give a care. I have no fear like Buzz Lightyear. Put my headphones in the bag. Then my glove. Where the other one at? I gotta show some love. You don't want it with the veins in my hand. Then I walk out the gym, man, because I'm done like Dapper Dan. Bring the weather, any type weather. Cold or hot, sunny, and out. I'm on the block. They call me Guap, Papa Doc, Hop, Doc. That's over. It was Sunday morning. All right, so the gym was not packed. It's like probably 5 o'clock now. I don't know. But usually the gym start getting packed at like 3 in the morning around here. And when they get packed, get whacked. All right, so comment, like, subscribe, and share. I don't be meaning nothing by, me just want to breathe, focus, and work out. I just want to breathe, focus, and work out. And 99.99% of people take it the wrong way. And I'm like, lift it and let lift, all right? How you going to get here if you don't lift? How you going to get stronger if you don't lift? How you going to get stronger if you're focused on somebody else lift? or getting in the way of somebody else lifting, or trying to conversate with somebody who's lifting. And you always conversate with the person who's lifting. That didn't happen today. I'm just saying it does happen a lot. And yes, I talk about that in every video because it's the biggest problem in the gym. It's the biggest thing holding you back if you go in the gym and just socialize the whole time. No work equals no results. Think about it. It's math. It's math. No work. You don't have to add nothing to it. No work equals no results. That's with your diet. That's with your exercise, your lifting, all of that, man. Comment, like, subscribe, share, watch the other videos. Top 10 misconceptions about weight loss. A lot of people don't understand. You got to do what you got to do with weight loss too. You can't just, I wish I could lose weight, and then it doesn't work like that, man. It don't fall in your lap, right? And don't wait until New Year's either. So watch the playlist. Comment, like, subscribe, share, holla back at your boy. Peace.